All right, we're back on CentralValleyTalk.com. We're talking ice cream right now with Janel Nunes, who is from Jay's Specialty Ice Cream. She did bring us some ice cream today, but we didn't want to bring it out here on the set.
Yeah, no soup.
It'll turn to soup, yeah,
Yes.
under the hot lights. But all right, so what specialty ice cream?
Yes.
What makes it special?
We make everything ourselves. So it's
We being who?
Well, it's a family-run business. I own the business, but my lovely parents do help me, and I think I'm very grateful for them. So they do help me out every day. Actually, they're downtown right now with the truck while we are here. So the truck is at Courthouse Park on Tulare and L Street until about 3 o'clock if you want to go really quick and get some ice cream. So it's down there. But everything we make ourselves. So we use fresh fruits and we try to use local stuff. We do buy some nuts from Bella Fruta. So we do use their nuts and try to do everything fresh and not too much of the processed stuff. So it's handmade, hard scooped ice cream. It's not soft serve.
Hard scooped, all right.
Yes.
So you don't have a store, you just have the truck?
Right. We mainly use the truck. It's our main retail, so it's a big blue truck with really cool polka dots on the side. You probably see us driving around a lot. Fresno.
I've seen that now that you describe it. Yeah.
On the 41 mostly. We have a location to manufacture the ice cream. So our address that's on Bedford is where we manufacture the ice cream. So we have a small office where you could come in and purchase pre-packed pints and quarts. But normally you have to give us a call just because we're not always there because we're with the truck.
Now Bedford, where is Bedford?
It is off Ingram between Alluvial and Nunes. So we're kind of
by the big Walmart up there?
Yes. So down the street from the Walmart. So if you were to walk through Lowe's and Sam's Club, like right behind it, there's industrial warehouse buildings. We're back there. So we're a little bit hidden. So the first time you come to try to find us, it's a little hard.
Okay. Speaking of the Walmart, do you know that for the next 14 months, they're expanding that Walmart into one of the giant, what do they call them, super centers or something?
Oh, okay, yeah, they've been doing construction because we
have
to drive over there all the time.
I mean, there's no parking there now, and they're going to take away, I don't know how much
Yes.
That has nothing to do with Jay's Specialty Ice Cream.
That's all right.
All right, so your name is Janelle, but the name of the company is Jay. So who is Jay?
I am Jay.
You are Jay.
Yes, it was a nickname that my friend started when I was really little, and my parents have always called me that as well, so it was just something easy for people to remember. So even you look it up, Jay, even just Jay, because people are like, hey, let's go get some ice cream from Jay. So it's something very catchy, so that's kind of why I decided to do that.
Yeah. So when did you come up with this dream of your own ice cream company?
Well, as a student at Fresno State, I had to do a business plan because I was an entrepreneurship major, and I didn't know what I wanted to do, and our family has always done homemade ice cream for, family get-togethers and small things, and so I said, let's look it up. Let's just find some information on ice cream. Why not? So I did all the research, and after I graduated, I said, well, I did all the work. Why not? I actually put it to the test.
Follow through on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It did take us a little while to actually get started just because we were going to do a retail location first, and it was a lot more than we were able to afford at the moment. So I said, well, let's do a truck. The food trucks right now are a really big thing. And, it'd be really cool. Who has a gourmet ice cream truck running around Fresno? So
nobody.
Decided to go that way. Yeah.
So where'd you find the truck?
Actually out of Vegas. We were looking everywhere. We thought about building our own. So we looked on Craigslist, and we happened to be going to look for a different truck in Vegas at the time, and this one popped up the day before we left, and we said, we're there, let's go check it out. So we ended up going there and basically fell in love with it and was like, let's drive it home now. Can I drive it home now? I wanted to take it right then and there.
You come back from Vegas with a big old truck.
Right, exactly. But it did take us a little while to get it here. We had to have it shipped on a flatbed trailer just because it was a little bit of miles to drive, and we didn't really want to run the engine too hard. Yeah. So the funny thing is it was white. And we took it out one time before we had it painted, and people were like, the truck looks great. And I'm like, really? It's just a white truck.
It's a plain truck.
Nothing on it. But it's very different now to see a white truck to a blue truck, and, after we put the decals on it, and how it's changed, in the past couple months.
Yeah. So when I think of ice cream, I think of like 3 or 4 basic ingredients. There's not a lot that goes into ice cream, right? So
not as far as a basic mix, if you want just vanilla, there's not. But when you get into adding like pistachio almond, you said was your favorite.
Pistachio is my favorite, yeah.
We add pistachio, a little bit of almond extract, fresh almonds. And it depends on what flavor you have. We have a variety of flavors. We have a banana brandy one, which I had brought you.
Banana brandy?
I think so, yes.
That sounds
so
good.
It's bananas
Make
and
one
a
with
little
Jack?
bit of cinnamon. I sure do. Yeah, it's called Tennessee Honey, and we use their Jack Daniel's whiskey with a little bit extra
Jack
honey.
makes a Tennessee Honey.
He sure does. So it makes great ice cream.
You know all about that.
Yes, we do alcoholic ones. That's part of our specialty.
Does the alcohol burn out of it, or does it?
It doesn't. We use less than 5% in the total volume of our containers, so it cannot get you drunk. It's basically if you were to add like extra vanilla to a cake, so it just tastes more rich.
So can kids eat that, or
they
is
can?
it adults only?
No, kids can eat it. I do have to, by law, tell you there's alcohol in it, but it's a personal choice for their parents. So I always let their parents decide. And I always make sure that if there is alcohol in it on our menu board, it says there's 5% alcohol, this is what's in it. It's your choice if you want to let your kids try it or not. So it won't harm them, and they won't get drunk. You'll probably have a stomach ache first before you even get to
You'd
the
have
buzz.
to eat so much of it
Yeah.
to get any kind of a buzz.
So don't worry.
So what are some of the other flavors you make?
Oreo Delight is our top seller. We take that everywhere we go.
Actual Oreos in it?
Yes. It is our version of a cookies and cream. And we use so many Oreos, people are like, it's chocolate. It's like, no, it's not chocolate, it's vanilla, but it's really chocolatey, it's really rich. So we usually sell out of that everywhere we go. But we also make Rocky Road, and we do a birthday cake flavor, and then a lot of stuff with bananas and peach. A lot of fresh fruit.
Yeah. Is it different every week depending on what's available?
It is, yeah. It's different every week just because I like to keep the people that come to the truck often, give them a variety of choices. So there are certain flavors that they really like, and when we do have them, they're like, oh, I gotta have this one because you might not have it next week. So they definitely eat it way they can, but every time you come to the truck, it's different. So people will say, oh, you know that one you had last week, the one with the cookies in it? It's like, oh, I probably don't have it right now, but next week we'll have it. So it keeps everyone coming back for a little bit more.
All right. So are there plans already for a fleet of trucks, or are you just going to stick with the one for the time being?
Well, I would love to get a second truck. We've officially been in business for 1 year this month.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's an important milestone.
It is, yes, because
you can
most
make it through
small
that first year,
businesses, don't make it. So I'm very excited. The plan would be within the next 2 years to have a second truck. So that would mean hiring some employees and becoming a big business. So, yeah, we might stick with just the one truck for a little while, but definitely would love to have a second one.
But at this point, you're not looking for a storefront location? You're just happy with the trucks?
Well, it changes. A few months ago, I was like, I would love to be in a store because people were like, I want regular business hours. Like, where can I find you all the time?
Yeah.
So when the demand becomes really large, then I would love to go into a store. But it's just a big, big commitment to actually open a storefront.
Sure.
So
The place on Bedford where you make the ice cream, is it set up where you could increase the amount you're churning out there?
Unfortunately not. We'd probably have
No.
to move into a bigger place just because it's not quite big enough for all our equipment. We have every little square inch consumed by something. So we would definitely need a bigger place or bigger machines. Because I am running out of room as it is.
It's a good thing. It means
Yes.
you're successful.
I'm excited.
All right. Jay's Specialty Ice Cream. You can find the truck where every week?
We go to Gazebo Gardens, so make sure you check us out
Friday
there.
night, Saturday night?
Thursday, Fridays,
Thursday,
and
Friday.
Saturdays. Yes, so changes every week. We're downtown at Courthouse Park, usually 3 days a week. We do a lot of stuff with Central High School, but definitely open to going to any of the other high schools out in our area, the Clovis schools.
You park it
Fresno
at the high
Unified.
school?
I sure do.
Cool.
Yes, a lot of sporting events. But follow us on Facebook at Jay's Specialty Ice Cream or on Twitter at Jay's Ice Cream, and we list every single day where we're going to be and what times we'll be there.
That's good. All right. Janelle, thank you for coming in
Thank you
today.
so much.
Nice local success story, and you heard about it right here on Central Valley Talk.